Hi buddy, how are you? I hope you guys are doing fine. Let's see what are your messages. Welcome to tampredicts. Please do like my videos and hype them. Let's see what are the messages. When I was just going to start the video, I thought it started, I was going to say hi spirits, and I was like, okay, spirit guides are going to be here. So hi all the spirit guides and hi to all the people here. You've got rain 6249. 6249 could be your birthday, birth month, or theirs. 6249 as numbers could be important. 26th September, 24th September, or 29th September important, or any of these dates, any month are important. 26, 24, 29. Raining. Is it raining there? What is happening? Give me time. Okay, so give me time. This person wants time, little bit time to prove themselves or to give you time. They want some time. Are they going through a tough time? So they want time, and both are blue. Maybe your communication has gotten a little less. It's like lesser day by day, or because of them going through something. It's kind of you not being able to communicate. They want a little time, but let's see what's on their mind. You've got fighter planes and jets. Maybe you stay near a place, where you see fighter planes or jets. Or you saw one in a hangar. I'm getting the word hangar. Paint and pattern. Is it some kind of a paint and pattern, like you've been painting or painting your house, or some kind of a pattern that you really love on clothes? Or is it a pattern this relationship has been following? That also could be important. I have not written messages the back for all of them. Yeah, these are like relatively new, I think. Spirit guides, please give me more messages. Silent treatment. They are avoiding you. You feel they're avoiding you, and here it is, give me time. So they've not been giving you time, and you getting that feeling. A lot of times when they don't call or communicate like before, because everybody has a pattern, of talking. So look at this pattern. I know you can't read it, sorry for that. So yeah, you feel they're avoiding you. That's a feeling you're getting. It's like a silent treatment, totally silent. Then they'll talk after 3-4 days. Then they'll, try to show that, oh, things are fine. If you've complained, if you said this is not right, they would have said, hey, my time is not right, or the time is not right. Why are they saying that? You said hurtful words too. So there is some problem between you two. You both have been fighting. There are hurtful words, from both sides to each other. Maybe in an argument, these are hurtful words. There are some letters that might be important for you. ARJKLMOPNT. Okay, you said hurtful words. So hurtful words. So what is the status right now between you two, or what's going to happen? Face your fears. Don't have to worry. If you're feeling bad that they've been not giving you time, or you want to tell them that this communication, it's become a little different, or there's distance coming in between, or you feel that they're getting more and more distance from maintaining more and more distance for some, because of something. I think you should talk about it. I know you feel my absence. Face your fears, but you're very sure, they might be going through whatever, and somewhere inside that they do miss you. I know you feel my absence. So maybe you giving them the silent treatment after words being flung from both sides. You've got peacock, and look at this, distance. There is distance. Give me time. Or maybe they wanted some time to think about things, like not break over something, but they can't give you time. There's some factor, that's coming in between. Something is making the situation between you two complicated. There is silent treatment, okay? There is distance. You both are saying hurtful words to each other. Maybe they said something like, yeah, as if you give me so much time. And you're like, okay, I know you wouldn't miss me, so just go away. Or they probably thought, they went quiet and they thought, they're not going to miss you, or it's not because they're so busy or whatever they're doing, but it's causing a problem, because they are missing you. Look at this, blocked and silent, keeping an eye on you. I feel you could have blocked them, you don't like the way they have been behaving, or I get the time is such a big factor here. No matter why is the time thing happening, but is it traveling? Is it complicated? Is it, them keeping 2 jobs or running after money? But yeah, they're keeping an eye on you, blocked and silence. I got 444 there, so on the counter. So I feel there's a lot still to rescue in this relationship. It's like probably you guys have blocked each other because you don't want to fight, or it will turn into a big fight, or it's like feeling like blocked, not just blocked like on WhatsApp we say, or blocked. So I feel it could be that the energies are totally blocked. You both are like a wall to each other. Look at this, go for it. You keep calling them, do they care? You're kind of getting this sense that they don't really bother, do they care? I keep calling them, are they even there? So all these things are on your mind. Feeling anxious and stressed. This is making you feel anxious and stressed. Next 14 hours important. It's like you're getting your answers for something, or they're going to come and say, I'm sorry I did this, I know we both said these words and I know I haven't been giving you time. Like I said, you will be unblocked. It's maybe blue tick, and I just said WhatsApp. Look at this, blue tick. Maybe your messages were undelivered for a few days. Now they've been quick to reply. You're getting replies. The blue tick, green color, healing. Quick to reply, blue tick. That's another thing. Yeah, so if you feel the energies are blocked, or they are not reading your messages, they've been delivered, they're not been delivered, maybe you were blocked, but this is definitely unblocking. Unblocking energies, talking to each other, facing your fears, talking about what's going wrong in in this relationship, and saying that, yeah, if you don't have time, you got to tell me this, I'll take a step back. But it just can't work like, you don't talk, and when I ask you, you get agitated. You've got vision board, you've got affirmation. So you can do affirmations, you can do vision boards, or probably you've been doing that for communication or for things to settle down soon. Okay, maybe you're even praying for them. That's another message that I get. You're praying for them, they're going through a hard time, and that it's causing all this between you two. Negative energy, evil eye. In fact, on Insta I did put up negative energy like evil eye 444, and I said 442 today, protection. So carry evil eye if you want to. You can also use it as a wallpaper. You can make a wallpaper of it. I also made, when I took my spell class, I made wallpapers for the phone for people who took my class. Let me know if you are interested in wallpapers. You can, like for love, or driving negative energy, whatever, like for universe blessing you. 1 week, you've got a lot of time frames. The call you were waiting for, look at this, the call you were waiting for, quick to reply, suddenly from being blocked energy wise or physically, distance being reduced. You've got this, you've got blue tick, you've got the call you were waiting for, and I've put an arrow there. Something to do with direction, something to do with north direction. I'm getting the call, see, emphasized, highlighting, and it says 1 week, or maybe you haven't spoken in 1 week, or something to do with next 7 days, something to do with 7 numbers. So the call you were waiting for will come. Okay, spirit guides, please give me more messages. Celebrate happiness, a big yes. Wow, look at this, a wake up call. Maybe your going silent was a wake up call for them. Okay, that was important. It's a wake up call, and you've got call, blocked, unblocked, quick reply, everything about communication. Okay, about time, the right time, wake up call. And I remember what I have Lord Shiva. Maybe they needed this wake up call. Okay, you had to go silent in this. Spirit guides, please give me more messages. You had to go silent here because somewhere you thought that they just disconnect, even if it's a complicated situation, or they've not been giving time, or if they've been saying hurtful words. You wanted to see their reaction, because a lot of times, when you said, this is not right, and let's not do this, they're like, okay, you walk away, it doesn't matter. And you're like, oh my god, I don't want this, because I don't want to walk away, I just want them to communicate or be better in a way. Yeah, temperance, rainbow. What beautiful cards. The Witch's Tarot is really beautiful. Okay, look at this. The fairy, the angels, the blessings, a new day. Balancing, handling things well. Maybe you were handling it well, okay? Maybe you're handling it well. You had to give them that wake-up call to get that brightness back into the relationship. Or, you had to one day face your fear, stand your ground and say, hey, this is not right. That was something they did, shook you. Maybe they just cut you off, or maybe they didn't respond for so long. Maybe they didn't see your messages, and you're like, you can't just cut off people like that. No, you have to tell me, even if we are fighting. Why does every fight become, it's going to be, everything is going to be silent. I don't know. I'm getting roses are red, violets are blue. I love you. Do you love me too? Okay. So I got it in my mind and I had to say it. The Chariot, of course. Look at this. The movement, the Chariot, July, number 7. I told you 7 is important. Here it is, 7 number, moving towards you. The wake-up call. They needed this wake-up call. It's night time. Or maybe at night time you snapped and said, okay, you snapped or ties. You're like, okay, I don't want to speak to you. Maybe you blocked them. But this wake-up call in this relationship had to happen, and that's what the energy is. Galloping, the horse. Chariot, Cancer, water sign. I got the words way to go, okay? I got the words way to go. The tower moment. One of you has given the other one a tower moment. I think it was very important to give this tower moment because that's the time they got the wake up call, It's the call that they want to, with this call, they want to, make things right. So the call is important. Maybe that's why I highlighted it. Maybe you were using a highlighter emphasizing things. I just got 11:22 on the counter. Yeah, 7 of Swords. Somebody stealing, cheating. Like you felt they cheated, or they didn't tell you the whole picture about the time or something. They did go away. It's like already, but you got to know it very late. Something had happened. You felt bad that they didn't realize that they didn't make you feel important in something. Maybe you got to know it so much later, or they hid something from you. It could be whatever, different things, different stories, because a lot of you are listening to this. And in this deck, always the cheeky smile, okay? Knowingly they hit something, maybe, I'm getting the word moss, muddy. Yeah, 2 swords are still standing behind. This is somebody who kept exiting your life. It's when you're halfway out there, breadcrumbing, or the moment you say I'm going, and they make you feel good, and it becomes different, and suddenly things change. Spirit guides, please give me more messages. Yeah, 8 of Swords. Look at this. Feeling bound to the situation because you love them, you're attached to them. It's not easy for you to go when you fear it, that every time there's a fight, you start fearing, because their response is either silence or saying, okay, this is what I can do, in the relationship. You want to walk away, you walk away. I've never not stopped you. So that fear, because you love the person, you've been seeing each other for long, you're attached to each other. Seven of Wands. Yeah, it was challenging. You felt like every time in this relationship, it was challenging. It was one challenge after another. Or maybe you also tired because one thing settles down and they're like, okay, I can give you time. Something else comes up and it's challenging. Okay, one after the other. It's crazy. And you have another 7 of Wands, fire sign. White color is important, black color, white color. I also feel you would have said at one point of time, oh, you wasted my time if you were not so interested, or if you had to be this way, Okay, the Star card has come up twice. I'll have to hide that, so I have to take it here, but let me hide it. Otherwise, YouTube gives you a strike. Knight of Wands, again a fire sign. You could be a fire sign dealing with a fire sign. Here it is. I was doing zodiac and I read a message, I don't know who wrote it, that, everything resonated, but my sign was not there. So I always say if your sign is not there when I take a zodiac out, it's okay, it's just double, triple confirmations, okay? That's why I stopped taking the signs, because I'm like, oh, people feel, my sign did not come out, this is not for me, even after it resonated. Yeah, you've got the Star card. Look at this, how beautiful. Look at the stars shining, the balance again, water filling up, filled up with emotions. You going away, or you blocking them, or you showing them, that it's okay, you can live without them. You faced your fears, it's okay. They have to not, they can't repeat this pattern. So it's shook them up. And there's a crane there, I think, yeah. And the Star card is Aquarius. Water, emotions, full of emotions. Now they're showing so many emotions. Maybe there's somebody who doesn't show emotions. Number 1, yeah, that's, you don't feel number 1 in their life anymore. Number 5 could be important. You could be a May born, or they could be a May born of 5. You could, something would add up to a 5. You've got 3. 3 is March. So guys, please give us some letters, alphabets. You've got I. I is important. D, D-I. I got DIY. Maybe you're doing something. C, C-I-D. Co-worker, company, corporation, C. Maybe the name begins with C. I got the word custard and curious. That's strange. I got Z. M. We got May also, so M could be important, or anyway, M could be important. N. Starfish seems to be important, I don't know why. 5 number, starfish. Octopus, starfish. Oh. Yeah. So those are my messages, and I hope you enjoyed the reading, and take care. And yeah, they've got the wake-up call. They know that they have to do something about it. Otherwise, you're ready to walk away, okay? This time you don't fear it. You're very sure. If they don't make an effort, if they don't do things the way, it should be in a relationship. It's not that you're expecting too much out of them, but yeah, that's what I get. So take care, guys. Bye.